This is Venetta. This is one of my friends' characters. All I gotta say is I had so much trouble on the pose, which I have no idea why. I usually don't have that much trouble with okay, that's a lie. I do have trouble with poses all the time. But besides the point, I wanted this pose to work out so bad because I drew the face perfectly and I didn't want to erase it and restart because I know if I did, I would be here for another like a week and then there goes my art fight, you know? You know what I mean? So, this is me just trying to sketch out the pose. You guys can kind of see that I'm like clinging on to like the face because I didn't know. I didn't know what to do for the pose and I don't want to erase it. This character is from ILOVEITT 24. This is where you can find the character. I do want you to attack her, so please go out of your way and do so. The link will be in my description. Make sure to go check it out. Now back to the drawing. As you can see, I finally figured out what kind of pose I was going for. I was still having a little bit of trouble with it because the head was positioned a little bit weirdly, but eventually, again, I was able to find a spot for it. Now for the clothing, I like to use a different color so that I'm able to see it very well, because obviously I wouldn't be able to see it if I used the same color. This part, I'm just kind of cleaning it up, adjusting the anatomy. As I addressed in the beginning, I did have a lot of trouble posing this character, so I did end up zooming it in to adjust it with the frame. Got the reference popped up in the top left corner. I'm fixing the colors. Now, usually when I do this, I accidentally miss a spot. So if there's a spot that's bothering you guys, I am so sorry. I didn't catch it at all. Usually in the rendering process, I usually just cover it up or use a different color. I try to avoid using black as an outline because it is a very harsh color and it stands out too much. I want the colors to pop out more, basically. I've always wanted to use a thinner outline for my drawings, especially when using black, because I've seen it a lot in other drawings and I'm very intrigued. Like, I want to do that too. It's just, whenever I draw, I just completely forgot that I want to do that, or two, I just don't want to do it. I don't know why. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? I completely forgot to record the last bit of the drawing I did because I don't pay attention when I'm working too fast. So, I'm just gonna say this really quickly. I had so much trouble rendering fabric. I've always have. I feel like I'd rather render metal than than render sleeves because it's the worst thing ever. You could even see it. I have this sped up times 100 and you could still see me struggle with it for a hot minute. But basically, I'm just gonna go over the stuff that I did not manage to record because I unknowingly brushed past it. So this is the finishing product. As you can see, I used the greenish bluish filter on like the lower half and then used a warmer tone for her face to basically make it the focus of this drawing. You guys can also see the more softer brush I used for this. I wanted to make this more of like a softer look. I didn't want it to be too fierce. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this drawing. And if you have anybody that you want me to attack, I can try to attack them. There's a low chance that I'm able to because I have a lot of people bookmarked in my folder right now. But besides that, thank you for watching my video.